Mount Gorex is the oldest known location in Durvik history. Many speculate this location is the birthplace of many gods and goddesses. One of these divine powers is known as Solria, the goddess of the sun who used her influence to spread light over the new world known as Durvik. Her brother Durvik controlled the night sky behind her, giving Durvik its sun and moon. The other remaining gods and goddesses were given reasons to be worshipped over. Gorex is the god of stone and created beautiful mountains and canyons for the other gods to see. Edith is the goddess of nature, nicknamed the mother of Durvik for her acts of selflessness towards any living creature. Amma, the god of flesh, created several beings to inhabit the world of Durvik, his most infamous being the human race who will eventually wage war against the gods. Lastly, the notorious Nile, goddess of death, reigned over Durvik for many years before the other gods halted her dictative power. After the turn of the century, several imperialistic factions like the Bloodstone Empire and Stoneleaf Dominion began ravaging kingdoms, villages, and even cathedrals to spread their influence of Nile. These atrocities would continue for years until a rival faction known as Saint Luna and her rebels would emerge and create a resistance against the empire known as the Bloodstone War, which lasted 27 years. Around this time, many would search for their own origin story within Durvik, going to great lengths to unearth what's below them. Some even went as far as persecuting the gods for their suffering, leading to conflict between mortals and the divine. As tensions rose, the kingdom of Thera embarked against the gods in a short-lived war, that would forever scar Durvik. The short skirmish was given the name War of the Divine, but is often referred to as the Battle of Durvik in many historical literature. The outcome of the war ruled in favor of the mortals, giving the gods lesser power over Durvik as time came. Durvik's history is altered after the discovery of mortal magic roughly around 30 AD. The elf race was the first to master the art of magic and found its advantages in using it in conflict. Soon others caught on and began mastering magic as well, leading to some kingdoms outlawing magic completely. Anyone using magic in certain kingdoms was quickly met with lashes, exploitation, or even death depending on the severity. After the rebirth of the Bloodstone Empire in 33 AD, their use of magic was sanctioned due to their flagrant history, until the winter of 34 when members within the empire started attacking neighboring villages using dark magic, thus beginning the Second Bloodstone War. Unlike the previous war, this one would last over 70 years, establishing generations of war-torn communities and a sickly aftermath that is still felt today. The long-term effects magic had on people were uncanny, leading to modern-day creatures such as Lyrixes, Olgins, Northmen, and Seafolk, which are now commonly found around Durvik. Traak is found in the eastern portion of Durvik, home to predominantly orcs. You can find many kingdoms throughout this area dedicated to the goddess Olga-Olkid. The land is known as Dead Frozen because it's said the land of Traak has never thawed in all of time. Anything that dies out in the snow is quickly consumed by the unforgiving environment. Beyond the lush green meadows that are littered with orange and white wildflowers, is the most delicate and ancient region known to Durvik. Ord-Sun is home to countless kingdoms dating as far back as 2 AD. The jagged coastline and rolling hills make Ord-Sun an ideal area for kingdoms to form. Many factions today still spill blood over the remaining land. The island of Ilona is a tropical island located in the southeast region of Durvik. Its hellish environment makes it nearly impossible for any settlements to be constructed. Many forms of native life inhabit Ilona, its most infamous being the Lyrics, a short hairless humanoid creature that varies from size to size. Some can be smaller with long yellow claws and tiny, almost unseeable eyes. Others can be tall and lean but are rarely seen during the day. These lyrixes are known for their random attacks on village people. The trio of islands known as the Sisters Island mostly remains uninhabited due to its lack of resources and deathly environment. It's rumored the grave of the goddess Edith is located somewhere underground in Durvik, giving explorers an alibi to search this forbidden wasteland.